Unholy Death Knight is still super good right now, so in this video you can see a quick guide about this deck, as well as a super detailed coaching session with a dude that actually started playing Hearthstone only 3 weeks ago, but is already in Platinum. Don't be too harsh about some of the discussions we have with him, cause obviously he is way too new to really understand everything to the fullest, but you can definitely pay attention to all of the things we discuss, because I do actually go into deep detail why we're doing all of the decisions we're doing, and that can definitely help you as well. So if you're serious about Hearthstone, drop a like and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget you can hire me for some Hearthstone coaching as well. Now, let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
So, Unholy Death Knight. You already know what arms dealers do. We have a couple of those for buffing all of your cool undeads. We have a couple of body baggers which help you generate corpses, and this on turn 1 allows you to follow up quickly with a turn 2 Battlefield Necromancer, which actually requires a corpse for you to actually gain the 1-free taunt out of it. And
Okay.
the same logic could be applied for the tour guide. Among other things, he also is helping you get a corpse on turn 1 so you can have a good Necromancer on 2. But you can also use it to set up 0 hero powers for later, or just, 1 mana hero power so you can combo off with Grave Strength, which can be a ton of damage out of nowhere, even with just a couple of minions plus a hero power. That's basically plus 9 damage, which he was not ready for. You also have a Skeletal Sidekick, which is a obvious inclusion in this one. Cheap undead that gives extra buffs, can't say no to that. Astalor is pretty nice in the deck because you don't have too much card draw with this one, so this is basically a 2 mana free cards combined package, and also all around second game plan of its own. Like if you're running out of gas, you can still close out games with turn 8 Astalor for 7 damage or turn 10 for 14, for instance. We also have Battlefield Necromancer, which did get nerfed, and now it only has 2 health, which is a lot easier to ping down with things like Shadow Priest hero power, or Demon Hunters can fuck it through taunts even with Taste of Chaos, Immolation Aura, and all of that stuff, so it's a lot easier to kill, but it's still a pretty worth minion in the deck. Plague Strike helps you against board-centric decks a lot. Like, if you're going second, this is basically a great way for you to actually get ahead on board, like killing what he played on turn 1 or turn 2, and even trading what he played on turn 1, and suddenly you're actually ahead on board with a 2-1 yourself if you get a value trade like that.
Yeah.
Vicryl Necrolite is similar, but a little bit weaker, but it's still a pretty nice card. You basically get an extra... It's basically a 2 mana 4/4, and half of it has Rush, so it's obvious pretty good minion in the deck. Even though you gotta be creative of how to really get the most out of it. You want to be giving the Death Rattle on a minion that's probably already killing itself that turn, so you can also get the benefit of an extra 2/2. But you could also be using it just to make your board somewhat sticky. So if the opponent actually has a way to clear a minion, like let's say an egg, when he kills the egg, a couple of 2/2 and 3/3s are going to pop out of it, so that's pretty interesting on its own. Chill Fallen Baron gives you good card draw, obviously, like in Frost. The Hawkstrider Rancher is pretty important here, and if you actually stick this on turn 3, following up with a turn 4 Nerubian Swarmguard makes these into 2/4s with Death Rattle 1/1s, and having a sticky board like that is extremely important for things like Grave Strength, because that's usually how you close out card games. Like, once the opponent cannot deal with your small shits, you just buff him with Grave Strength, which does require 4 corpses, by the way, so it's not super easy to make, but still it's a very overpowered card right now, so the opponent always has to second guess their decision. Should I leave this 1/1 on the board, or is he gonna smack me with +3 on it as well? We have Nerubian Vizier, including School Teacher for the good discovers, and when deciding are you playing Vizier or School Teacher, there are a few things you need to think about. Like, if you decide to play a School Teacher, the spell pool is gonna be from 0 to 3. And what the spell pool from 0 to 3 has is card removal, like Asphyxiate and Obliterate. So if you have something like a 10/10 in front of you, it would be a lot better for you to play the School Teacher, hoping to get a card removal for 2 mana or 3 mana Asphyxiate Obliterate for only 1 mana, because it's on the Noggling. instead of trying to get it from the Vizier, which actually discovers from the entire spell pool, which is more diluted. Like, there are plenty of 4 mana, 5 mana, heck, even 9 mana, 10 mana spells in the pool. Not 10 mana, because that's not discoverable, but let's not complicate things. So yeah, that's one thing, one way of approaching this, but the other one is, are you actually gonna have a way to get the discount on this Nerubian Vizier anytime soon? Because if you just play a School Teacher on an empty board, you're not gonna get the trigger on the Vizier the turn after anyway. So if you have it for this turn, you might actually prefer playing this instead. But like I said, it all comes down to actually what you're looking for. Like, are you looking for a card removal, or are you just looking to get some discount for future plays? Blightfang is very good in the deck as well. It used to be a 3 mana 3/4, but now it's a 4 mana because it's just that good. And it basically makes the opponent so... it just destroys the opponent's... it doesn't destroy anything. It gives you a bunch of 2/2 taunts as soon as the minions die. But that makes it extremely hard for the opponent to actually connect face, because once he trades something of yours, he basically kills his own minion and another 2/2 taunt comes in the way. So it can be super good, especially against things like Pure Pally, in mirror matchups, against Frost Decays, it can be very decent. Great Strength, like we said, is one of your main win conditions. Like, you just build a sticky board with a bunch of 1/1s, and Great Strength makes them into 4/1s. That's a ton of damage, but you do have to be mindful about your corpses. So, you gotta pay attention. Like, you gotta ask yourself, how can you get more corpses so you can actually get the Great Strength on time? And thing about Battlefield Necromancer is he is a great way to dispense your corpses. So even though he is pretty OP in the early turns, like protecting your board going wide, he's also dispensing corpses for you, so that can be actually a negative effect on it. Nerubian Swarm God is pretty nice because it's a ton of stats for very cheap. And it also does get the buffs from Hawkstrider Rancher. It also gets the buffs from Arms Dealer. And yeah, you saw how we buffed this with the School Teacher Harmonic Metal, so that can also be insanely good. Pauzok is in the deck for obvious reasons. Again, it's a pretty good tempo card, especially if you're ahead on board. It just makes the opponent's life so much harder. Sylvanas is in here, so you can actually get some serious swing turns. Like, even though Sylvanas at a first glance doesn't make too much sense, when you see her in action, like, as soon as the opponent finally starts to somewhat stabilize and slaps you on a turn 5 with a big fat taunt, for instance, you just Sylvanas the shit out of him and keep on waltzing face, and it can be extremely disgusting. And what's even more disgusting is Lord Marigar, because usually around turn 8 you end up with something like 15 corpses. And 15 corpses is basically, you spend 6 corpses to fill the board if this is on an empty board, and the other 9 corpses are basically 9 times 2 in terms of stats, and the board becomes like literally unbelievably high out of nowhere. So if the opponent doesn't have card removal, Lord Marigar can end the game on the spot. And you can also do some creative things with Lord Marigar as well, like actually play it on a somewhat full board, so he actually does not spend corpses on making a full board of corpses, but instead build just 3 very large corpses that go very high instead of a very wide board full of medium-sized corpses. Okay, that's about the deck. Matchup-wise, here's what the stats show for the last 30 days, and Blood Death Knight would be your worst matchup. Frost Decay can also feel awkward, but it's not as bad as it looks, I think. I think it's 50-50 at worst. Thief Priest and Control Priest can also feel pretty annoying, but all around, as you can see, it's very, very green stuff. Very good stats for you. And for the mulligan, here's what the stats show. Going first, I'm actually going to limit it to the after the patch came out, because the mulligan did change. Now Necromancer is not as amazing as it used to be. Going first, it's still great, but going second, it's actually a lot lower, and you'll see that in a sec. But yeah, going first, you want to be keeping your good 1-drops. You want to be keeping... Chillfallen Baron also makes a lot of sense if you're curving into it, but don't just keep it blindly. Like, you want to have at least a good 1-drop already. Necromancer's still great. Torguide's still great. Plague Strike, even going first, can be amazing. Astalor, I wouldn't really keep going first, honestly. Sylvanas, again, if you're curving into her, maybe, but I rarely keep Sylvanas, honestly. And Skeletal Sidekick. If you already have an arms dealer or a body bagger, sure, I could consider the sidekick, but otherwise not so much. Hawkstrider Rancher can also be a good keep, but again, try to be curving into it so you can actually tempo it on a somewhat empty board. And if you have Hawkstrider Rancher, you could even consider Nerubian Swarmguard, because that is literally one of the most disgusting things you could be doing on turn 4. Like, turn 3 Hawkstrider into a turn 4 Swarmguard is just almost unplayable for the opponent. In some cases, Vizier can be an okay keep if you already have a good 1-drop. And also, like you saw, Vicro Necrolite can also make some sense if you already have a good 1-drop, especially against a board-centric matchup. Blightfang, I'm not really sure about that going first, whereas going second, I'd say Blightfang is a bit more keepable, even though it still looks pretty low for some reason. I don't know, I think I would be keeping it against something like Pure Pally, for instance. But the rest of the keeps looks pretty much the same, and if you're curving out, you could even consider School Teacher, even though I would rarely really think about keeping that. Pozic, however, I think would be okay. You can also notice Arms Dealer is not amazing going second, but it all comes down to the matchup, I feel like. You can see people still keep the shit out of it, even though the win rate for it is not as amazing. It still makes a good amount of sense if you ask me. But yeah, all around it's basically the same situation. That's it for the deck. It's not super expensive. It's not super cheap either, though. So yeah, games are pretty quick and all of that. So yeah, that's it for the guide.
So Undead, I'm a little bit less unfamiliar with, like, I suppose all the cards, but I think what I would do is, no, actually, that's about give a friendly minion death roll. Would you keep them all? They look quite.
It's actually hilarious, but 2 of these are your best keeps ever. And in this particular matchup, I'd say the Vicro Necrolite also makes a lot of sense to slap it on this body bagger, so I'd keep the whole thing here, yeah. But usually Necrolite is not something you keep when going first, but with a body bagger, it's like the skeletal sidekick kind of deal, basically the same concept. Yeah, body bagger away. Yep. This is his 3rd week 05, so he's actually quite ahead of where he should be this early in his Hearthstone career. So even though we have some weird discussions from time to time, he is actually on point in most cases so far. Okay. Neato.
I wanted to go against a Paladin because I'm like, this is the person I always have the worst matchup. Well, you know, for me anyway. For me, decision making. Yeah. He keeps pulling out all these like divines and all this stuff, and I'm like, oh my days, what's going on here?
I think it would definitely be beneficial if we play a few games with Pure Pally afterwards as well, so you can get to see what the deck struggles with and whatnot, so you get a better idea of how to position yourself. What should we do here?
So I'm thinking doing the hero power to remove the divine thing, and then getting rid of him with the 1/3.
I think I'm okay with it. This is actually one of your easiest matchups for this deck, by the way. Yeah, let's hero power double tap it. Like, Unholy is just so good against Pure Pally, because you have so much little shits to poke out his little shit taunts, so... Divine Shields, I mean. I mean, what's wrong with Warrior and DH being compatible? Like, they're both slapping people in the face. Sounds about right. Okay, he's gonna coin out a 1/1, isn't he? Same difference. Okay, this is mildly annoying, but this Vizier should help us out here, hopefully. Let's check the Vizier. Would be a damn shame if it doesn't help us, though. Heartstrike, perfection! 1 mana Heartstrike takes care of the 3/2 and you're free to go.
Like so, like this, yeah?
Yep. It's a very important target to kill. If you don't kill it, he's gonna keep on slapping you with Rush Divine Shields out of nowhere.
Right, yeah.
This Boogie Down also would have received Rush Divine Shields. Oh boy, oh, that's just perfect. That's just great. That's just perfect. Yeah, you want to play strike one of these without the Divine Shield, obviously, because this does indeed need to kill the target. So play extract the 2-1 taunt without the Divine Shield.
This one here, yeah.
Yep. And also give it Vicryl Necrolite, I'd say. And just kill everything. Yeah, on that one, so it gets the rush guy. And just kill everything on the board. Everything attacks into everything. You get another 2-2 rusher out of the 2-2 right now. Make the trade. And use the rusher into the 2-1 as well. There you go.
Ah, cool.
That's why you have a Vicryl Necrolite. What do you mean cool?
Well, yeah, see, for me, I'm just still learning all this. I tried Unholy literally 2 times, and that was last night.
Okay,
I had to go on him.
That's information then. Let's go over the deck before we jump into the next game, so you know, have a better idea of what you should be expecting and doing with this deck.
Yeah, I watched someone playing it last night. I thought, this looked pretty fun. I'll see if I can make the deck, and I gave it a go. And I actually, I managed to win the first game. It was all out of just pure luck, to be honest. Like just trying to trade things a little bit. It worked, and yeah,
we'll look over the deck real quick after this one. I'm basically gonna give you an improvised Unholy Death Knight guide real quick before we do the next one. Might as well just use it as the video intro and whatnot. Okay. Honestly, you can combo off any class but any class if you just look hard enough for it. So you can even combo off Demon Hunter with a Priest for all I care. They both heal lifesteal. Wow. But yeah, don't look into it too hard. Let's see what's in the school teacher here, I'd say. Oh man. Even though the Glacial Advance makes a lot of sense for the board right now, if this Harmonic Mallet makes your 4 mana 1/3s into 4 mana 3/5s, which is just insane. So I think I'd just get the Harmonic Metal in this case for that reason and just double trade the 2/4s and next turn really fuck him. Yeah, just play the Nuggling this turn and double trade as well, yeah. Technically, if you wait a turn, next turn you could get an extra minion, but you don't need to be greedy with this one. Might as well spend the mana right now. If it was a 0 mana, by all means, sure, we're gonna hold on to it, but it's costing you, so let's just do it. Extra hero power might be important next turn. How's it going, Buffy? Welcome, welcome. Do a lot of players get it? I think a lot of players should get it, because it's the best thing you can buy for Hearthstone. After coaching, of course. No, seriously, it's even better than coaching. Like, that's the first thing you should buy.
Oh, what, the premium for the replay?
It's just so good. Yeah. It's so good.
How much is it after looking at it?
It's basically $5 a month if you buy the 6-month subscription, or it's like $8 per month if you go it from month to month. So you can give it a go with 1 month, see if you like it. It's definitely worth it. It's gonna help you learn the meta so much easier.
Okay.
But obviously, we'll have to spend time in it, not just buy it and forget about it. Okay, here's the situation where actually spending the 1 mana last turn is gonna help us right now, because you're gonna get to play Plague Strike as well, which is gonna be huge. So, Plague Strike the left 1/1, the one without Divine that one, because you need to kill the minion in order to get the minion out of it. 4/4 kills the 2/4, and 2/2 trades the Divine Shield. And you play the 4 mana Nerubian Swarmguard. Classic.
And bring out this bad boy, yeah?
Yep. Bad boy and friends. And this is the Nerubian I was talking about. You have a Nerubian Swarmguard and a Nerubian Vizier in this deck, so be careful when I say play the Nerubian.
Okay.
Because I usually call the Vizier and the Nerubian Swarmguard a Nerubian. And that can get messy real fast. Oh wow, we actually did gain the 200 followers for the month. Neato. Let's extend the goal to 250, shall we? Ain't nothing wrong with 250, is there? Okay.
Reporting for duty.
Alrighty then. What the fuck? Fucking
Lot of
idiots.
taunt. Play the school teacher?
Yes, let's see what this school teacher has to say.
So I'm thinking Howling Blast.
Yeah, the howling ass makes a lot of sense here. Take that. And first, hero power into the 4/6. Wait. Hero power
The day of reckoning has come.
into the 5/5. Yes. Nuggling the 4/6. What did I do, man? That was dumb. That was real dumb. 4/2 into the 5/4. 3/4 into the 5/3. 3/5 into the 4/3. And go face. I think I miscalculated something, but it still ended up fine. We still made clean trades, so I think it was fine. I don't know what I was mathing out, but I'm very quick at math, but man, am I bad at it. You don't have the attorney? I guess you can try the deck without it. Nah, don't crab that shit. It's also a part of the mini set. Didn't you buy that mini set? It's always worth buying the mini set, guys. Unless you've literally just joined Hearthstone, you should have bought the mini set as soon as it came out. And if you just joined Hearthstone, that's the first thing you need to be buying. Like, that's the first thing you need to be spending your gold on, the mini sets. Oopsie. We could just get Grave Strength out of the top deck, so I'd actually rather see what the Chofallen Baron has to say. You have 10% chance of getting a Grave Strength right now. Close, but no cigar. Let's see the Nerubian Vizier then. That's not lethal right now. Do we care about the Scourge too much, or should we just live in the moment? I think you take the 4-mana Death Strike.
Yeah.
Okay, 1/1 pokes the Divine Shield, and 2/1 kills the 4/2. And 2-mana Death Strike kills the 4/5, and everything goes face. The Scourge was definitely interesting, but I don't see us losing this board anytime soon for us to actually feel good about spending 7 mana for a couple of random minions.
No.
Well, at least you did that, so you got that going for your face. Well, I mean, if you haven't opened or crafted a lot of the cards from that mini set, that should be your next goal, I guess. Even though, how many playable cards are there from that set now that I said it? What the fuck? How many of these do you have? No, we actually should have noticed that the first one he played it was a created card. How the fuck did he create it from fucking Muckborn Servant, imagine? Come on, Grave Strength, quit horsing around. No such luck.
Could you play Skeletal Psychic onto this Baron to take out the...
I'm down with
Yeah,
that. That can still give you Grave Strength. No such luck.
And then I guess we go full... Actually, no, we will bring out maybe Pozic.
Put down the 1-mana Torga. Actually, Hero Power first. Hero Power first.
Yeah.
1-mana Torguide after that.
Yeah.
The Hero Power trades the 1/1. And now play Pozic and everything face. And this way you basically retained the discounted Hero Power for next turn if you actually need it. Like, for instance, if you, I don't know, top deck Chill Fallen Baron into... I mean, it's not very relevant right now, but it basically gives you more mana to work with for next turn. And we didn't really want to play the Necromancer right now because we already have a full board anyway. He wouldn't even summon a 1/3 for you, so might as well just save it for a very unlikely, but still potential somehow board clear from him. Like, for instance, he could play a 7-mana Countess right now and discover a random legendary, let's say the Warlock Colossal, and that would clear the entire board, which would be nasty, but it don't matter. He just did. Steven! I thought you was dead. Okay, we got him. Alrighty, let me go over the deck for you real quick so you feel more involved in these decisions, because right now you're just watching at fireworks without really understanding what the deck is supposed to be doing.
So I'm thinking get rid of all of them, because we haven't got a 1-drop or anything, have we?
We don't. I'm almost still leaning towards keeping the Cockstrader Rancher, because if this is a control priest, it might actually be sticky enough if he doesn't have silence for it. I don't know. I think I'd give it a go with the Cockstrader Rancher, even though it's a bit risky. I'd give it the good old go.
Okay.
If he turns out Shadow, it might be scary. But at least you have a Plague Strike, so this should work out. Okay. Oh man. Well, here's to hope he doesn't have silence or a way to kill the Cockstrader. That's a pass. That's a nice Plague Strike if I ever saw one. So yeah. Kill it with the Plague Strike and feel good about it. There actually is Uncut Chain, but it's a part of the Hearthstone blind community add-on, Hearthstone Access. There's literally a button that when you press it, everything attacks face. But it's not something you're gonna install normally, you know. It reads out all of the cards and whatnot, so it's kind of weird, but you might look into it. It might actually be interesting to check. I'm actually considering trying to play the game with my eyes closed that way, just to experience the game as a blind Hearthstone player, because the blind Hearthstone community is actually amazing. Like, I've coached quite a few blind players, and I keep on getting amazed by them. Like, I coached we go with the Cockstrader Rancher here, and you just go face.
Yeah.
But yeah, I coached a blind woman, and she actually managed to reach Diamond 3 on her own. Like, literally something most people rarely achieve on their own anyway. But being able to actually play just by hearing what the board state is, just by hearing what your hand state is just really amazing. Even though she says it shouldn't be perceived as amazing, I just can't help but feel amazed. Like, what the fuck? It is amazing. Okay, what do you think you do here?
So I was thinking something like you hero power. Maybe play him so you get 3 hero power. Into Crimson, and then
I think you're overvaluing this Crimson against you. No, I think you just want to do the crazy good thing you're on your own. Like, you just want to play the Nerubium Swarm Guards right now. And if he goes with something like Coin clear the scene, you're still gonna be left with a bunch of 1/1s on the board at least, and that can be good. And you just go face with everything. Sounds good to me.
Nice one. Yeah.
Is he doing it? He is doing it. Yep. Well, we're left with a bunch of 1/1s, plenty of corpses and whatnot, so it is what it is. Far from optimal, but far from the worst. Okay, what do you want to do here?
Most probably play school teacher.
School teacher can be extremely good right now, because you could discover anti-magic shell, for instance, and suddenly these 1/1s become 2/2s, so yeah, let's try that. Nope, no such luck.
No.
What do you think instead, then?
Most probably harmonic metal.
Looks strong to me. Yeah, take it and even play it right now, because, I mean, it would be great if you get Nerubian Swarmguard at some point, but you didn't, so we're not gonna wait for a 4.5% chance card draw. And yeah, we're living in the moment with this hand. That's about it. Okay, the little bugger. No holy, no por favor. Who the fuck runs Handmaiden nowadays? Are you drugs? Oh my goodness. Oh my stars. What do we have right now? We're almost there.
The grave strength here, don't we?
So what do you want to do here?
Do we bring? So that's 1, 2. Do we bring arms dealer and maybe tour guide?
Exactly. 1 mana
Yeah.
arms dealer, 1 mana tour guide, hero power, grave strength, and everything goes face. And this is a very disgusting board state right now. Because not only do you have a bunch of 1s, but you also have minions above 4, above
face.
6. I think you go face with everything, yeah.
Yeah.
We might regret slightly because this 3/2 might do some shit. But I don't know, man. I think you just ram face. Yeah. Holy Nova would be disgusting right about now. That's fine. The trade, why did he even... Yeah, he did need the trade, but this is just fine. This is just good. Okay.
So I'm guessing we bring out.
Next turn he could play the Colossal, but yeah, I do believe you got a Sylvanas right now. Yeah, steal with Sylvanas. Yeah. That's about it. If he does have the Colossal, hopefully Marogar seals the deal, but he still has answers for that as well. Is that another Lighted Burns? Oh, fuck you, Cannibalize. Cool. Okay. What do you think you do here?
Could you play the hero and then bring this out and turn that?
Well,
thing
we're gonna start with Arms Dealer, right?
Yeah.
Arms Dealer, Hero Power, Vicral Necrolite on the Hero Power.
Yeah.
And I think you trade it into the 2/4. Not that it's super important. Do we even do it? Or do we just go face? Ah, fuck it, do it. Trade into the 2/4 with it, and 6/6 goes face, but the 3/2 kills it. We did not want to play Marogar in there, because right now he's probably gonna play Whirlpool on this board anyway, so you want to try and follow up with a Marogar after he clears, but no, he plays this shit instead. Fuck, man. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to go on a limb here and play the Marogar and pretend he doesn't have the answer. So,
Should we? Yeah, should we just go Marogar straight off the bat?
I think so. Not that this tour guy is gonna give you any potential recover afterwards,
No.
but it's something. If we are gonna pretend we have a chance afterwards, just trade it with the free, make it a clean trade. That's all. Okay. Top deck. He can't Whirlpool anymore. Fucking Light Bomb, dude. Bullshit. Okay. Hero Power and play Tour Guide after that. Hero Power first, Tour Guide second, and just go face with the 1-1, but this is looking pretty over. This is looking pretty over from where I come from. Close, close. Yeah, you can just bottom right now. Saginus, just in case. Oh, I forgot you're new. Bottom right means concede.
Oh, okay. Cool, cool.
Because it's the bottom right. Also known
Right,
as
yeah,
the
yeah.
BRB. But I'm not sure you're ready for that lesson just yet, so let's just call it bottom right for now. Fucking priests, man. Dumb. Both of them make
Maybe
sense,
Blight?
but I think Hogstrata makes a little bit more sense because the Blight Fang forces you to play in an awkward situation where you let the opponent have stuff on the board. So let's just remove Blight Fang and Grave Strength, keep the rest.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's cute. That's real cute. Perfection. Greetings. Okay. Which one do you think we play here?
Body bag for the corpse.
What do we need the corpse for right now, though? You're mistaking
True.
Necrolite with the Battlefield Necromancer, I'm assuming, but right now we don't have it.
No.
I think you just
No.
put down the Tour Guide right now, and next turn if he Hero Powers maybe into the 1-1 Totem, you can kill that. So that's all for this turn. We're not using the Hero Power, we're saving it for next.
Okay.
No heal. That's fine. Okay, what do you think you want to do here?
Could you play hero and give the death rattle?
If
And
you
then-
didn't have anything else, sure, but right now you can coin out your Hogstrata or Rancher. I think that's insane. Like, this guy's not supposed to be able to kill the Rancher in a board state like this, so I think you coin it out and next turn really start whipping shit out.
Yeah.
Save the Hero Power again. Next turn we might use the Necrolite combo like that. Shit. That still doesn't give him a kill. It's one off. Is he very quick at math like me? He is, the little booger. There you go. Good job, man. You did it. You did it, you filthy casual. You fucking did it. Okay. Well, that's good. That's real good. I think you can save the hero power for another turn in this board situation. Just Vicryl Necrolite onto the 2-1 chicken, so even if he kills it, he gets to deal with a 2-2 afterwards. And also play the 1-mana body bagger and just trade. And now, once he plays the extra fish for next turn, he's just gonna give us an extra 1-1 on the board, extra 2-2 on the board, so still far from the worst. Oh, he has another fresh bag of fucks. Imagine being that this lucky. Feels like it's time for you to be losing games, man. I've seen this way too many times. I think we won way too many games in a row, and the game's like, wait a minute, sir, how long did you say you have been playing? Not on my watch. Not on my watch, Chief. What is this?
It wasn't yesterday, but it was the day before, was when I was really trying to learn Frost, and I ended up going on a 7 win streak myself,
yeah,
too.
this happens a lot. This happens a lot. People go on a huge win streak and after that call me and they just want me to hold their hand while they take their big L's. Like, win variance is a real thing no matter what people say. Anyway, let's check the school teacher here, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you think?
One. I was thinking the anti-magic shell. Would that buff? Does that buffs these? Doesn't it?
Yeah, it buffs the minions on the board. Read, damn it.
Oh, that's the buffs the ones on the board. I
Yeah.
get confused between the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you can take the anti-magic shell, yeah, but both the free drops made a lot of sense. Just go face with these, save the hero power still.
Yeah.
But when it says buff in hand, it does say give your minions in hand. Like, it says it, right? But for the board, it just says give your minions.
Right, okay.
And there's also give your minions wherever they are, which gives on the minion, on the deck, on the hand, everything. But in this case, when it just says give your minions something, it's meant to be for the board.
The actual board, right.
Okay, there's that Grave Strength. We're getting close. So, what are you thinking here? There's actually a pretty clean play.
So you can hero power for free. Get rid of. Oh, hang on. It's not going to buff it, is it? No. I think
You can hero power and give it Vicro Necrolite. Do that. Hero power into Vicro Necrolite. Kill off the 1/1 into the fish. Into the 1/1 fish.
Yeah.
And now you can play the 1-mana Noggling. And that way the Rusher can take care of the Amalgam as well. And I think I'd just go fast with the rest, because fuck the 0-2 totem. Normally you do want to be trading his totems, but right now we're so far ahead we can just ignore him.
And then if...
Yeah, next turn it's probably gonna be that.
Right.
Next turn it's looking like that. Oh no, look at all of these useless shits. If only there was something we can do. Fun fact, right now he can't even press his hero power. A weird thing about Shaman is, when you have all 4 variations of the totems, your hero power is not active anymore.
Oh, right, okay.
That's something I actually learned way later than I should have. And he is dead, because hero power, Grave Strength. Hero power trades, everything massages the face area.
So you just get rid of this and then just go face. Yeah.
Alright.
GG, yeah.
Yep. Let's do a few more. Hunter. Let's see that then. Against the Hunter going first, and we don't even have a good 1-drop to get a corpse for Necromancer.
So I'm thinking get rid of Grave Strength and Necromancer.
I mean, I don't think you can really keep the Chill Fallen Baron if you already don't have a good curve going anyway.
No.
So, I think I'd honestly toss the whole thing. Even though Necromancer is still considered a very good keep, even going first. Should we consider holding on to it? Like, we have 8 1-drops you can top deck for free cards right now, so... That's like a good risk in it. Ah, fuck it. Keep the Necromancer only. Even though against the Hunter he can ping it down. There you go. There you go, you absolute gamer, you. Hey, there's your Grave Strength back. Thanks, game.
Nice.
You dropped this. Yeah, whip it out.
Play the... Yeah.
Whip it. Okay, he could get the one mana deal 2 damage like that. But let's go with the Necromancer here and just trade the 1/1. Doesn't have it. He can coin though. Let's hope it doesn't land on the 2/2. It did. Oh, he even have the barb net, so that was actually lucky for him. Lucky booger. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that Plague Strike now, is it? Gotta get rid of this
No.
2-free, it's way too important to let alive, so just go face for 1. We're still kind of fine, he had to spend his coin all around. Fair transactions have been made. Why to trade last turn? Why not? It's a 1-1. He could give it a couple of bananas. Plenty of things he can do as a face hunter with a Binion on the board. Oh, he's running a Naga Sprite in this pile of garbage. Okay. Second Plague Strike would be nasty. What the fuck is he thinking about? He doesn't have any zeros. Emote, wow.
Emote, wow.
Okay. Savage indeed. What do you think you play here?
I'm thinking School Teacher.
Yeah, let's
To
go
see
with
if we-
School Teacher. Like, if you get something like Harmonic Metal, that would be great for this Swarm Guard later, so let's try and see if we can get something Amaze Balls. Blood Tap is basically the same thing, but worse.
Yeah.
Think I'd take it,
Most-
though. We're definitely doing it. Now the question is, do we ever do a double trade with this pile of garbage? Because it's definitely not feeling like an amazing prospect, but then again, if he makes a couple of messy trades, he's still gonna be left with a couple of very nasty minions to be trading with, so I think you actually make the trades here. Kill one free. That's about it. Fuck me, dude. Okay. Oh, now you come, bitch. Fucking hell. Is it better than a bunch of Nerubian Swarm Guards, though? Bunch of free 5s right now. Think you got a Noggling right now. Noggling Nerubian Swarm Guard has to be the play.
And then bring out the old Swarm,
Yep.
yeah.
Bring it home. Let's go. Okay. Cool. Okay, this is very doable. This is very doable. Oh my stars. What do you want to do this turn?
So I'm thinking we Plague Strike this for a...
What do you play, Strike?
The Musician.
Why the fuck would you spend the free damage on a 1-free when there's a fucking free on the way?
Oh, on this one here, yeah? Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah. So, yeah, play it on this.
Okay, Plague Strike the free.
Yeah.
Give... Nerubian Swarm Guard goes on the 2-2 rush. Give it on the rusher. That's not what I said. 2 mana, Vicryl Necrolite on the 2. What the fuck are you doing? Give Vicryl Necrolite on the 2-2. 2 mana from your hand, Necrolite. From your hand on the that one, yes. Okay, attack the 4-4 with the rush.
Yeah.
Twice. Go face with everything hero power face. Quickly. Press the hero power first. Now you're not gonna have enough time. Okay. Close.
I did, yeah.
But yeah, when there are animations involved, you want to be pressing the hero power first so that it actually materializes while you target face with the rest of your shit.
Right,
if we had a little bit more time, I think we would have made the trade into the 2-2, but now that I think about it, you probably won't because you do have the Grave Strength potential right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running this shit. Crap. Some ass-to-ass action. Cool. So we know for a fact he only has a barrel of monkeys right now. We're almost there, but not really. Let's check the Chofallen Baron. 3 mana Chofallen Baron. Sure. Hero power plus 3/5 kill the 1/4. Astalor kills the 4/2, I guess.
Him.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
4/2. And should we just go face honesty and just ignore this? I think you should, just because you have great strength in hand for next turn, so you don't care about the face damage.
Yeah.
He's gonna play a couple of barrel of monkeys, but I think we still got him through it. That gives him a bunch of bananas too. Mildly annoying. Okay, the only way you're gonna lose this game is if this guy has a big fat collateral damage with your name on it. So, what we could do is... trade the 1/1 into a 2/4. 1/1 into the 2/4. Heck, maybe even the 2/2 into the 2/4. Into the 2/3. 2/2 into the 2/3. And play 8 mana Marrow, Lord Marrowgar quickly. Fuck, it went weird. 4/4 kills a 1/3, a 1/4. 4/4 into the 1/4. 2/2 into the 2/1. Astalor into the 2/1. 9/9 into the 1/4. 3/3 into the 4/2.
Oh,
they
no.
can't, they're rushers. Yeah, just kill both the minions. Kill both the minions and that's all. And he never comes back from this. Collateral damage just tickles the balls, nothing else, so it's fine. Well played indeed. Cool. Twist the stick! Look at that monkey business going.
That's nice of him, isn't it?
It is. Wasting both our times. The little booger. Just go face. Get him out of my sight. Okay, that was a game. Let's do one more.
Yeah. Keep them all, can you?
Well, you don't really want to be keeping Astalor though, do you? Like, he's not your typical 2-drop.
He's not-
You don't want to be playing it on
No.
turn 2 normally. So, no, I wouldn't keep Astalor, but the rest... Vicro Necrolite is a little bit on the wonky side, because you don't have a 1-drop, so I think I would drop Astalor and Vicro Necrolite, keep the other two, and see what happens. Like, you really want to give yourself a shot at getting a 1-drop here. No such luck. Well, you got another Vicro Necrolite, so no harm, no foul, I guess. The illusion of choice has been made. Check. 2 hours soon. Perhaps I'm almost thinking about maybe doing a Heroic Brawl. I'm still feeling somewhat fresh. I do have 3 more hours of coaching afterwards though, so I'm not sure if it's the adult thing to do, but we'll see. Let's just pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do a Heroic Brawl. We have some 82 viewers right now and all of that. Might as well get the most out of it and whatnot. Okay, he ain't doing much, so what do you think the play is?
Play coin, bring out Rancher.
Yeah, even though we don't have a great follow-up for it, this is surely gonna make him shit his pants, so let's try to Hawk Strider indeed. Would be great if you top deck a 1-drop to combo with Vicro Necrolite next turn. Okay, don't get shit. Interesting, interesting. That ain't it. That is not it. He hasn't played a weapon all this time, so we can make a safe assumption that maybe he does not have a way to kill a 2-5 right now, unless he top decks some shit. So let's just 2 mana Plague Strike the 2-2 and go face with the 2-5. It's a damn shame that this does not get the buff from it, but you have to actually play the minion for the 2-5 to actually give +1 Death Rattle. Okay, if he has a Horn of Winter, he can fuck it up, and I'm assuming that's what he's trying to do. Okay, he did not fuck it up. Thanks, man. You shouldn't have. No, really. You're screwed now. What do you want to do here?
I was thinking bringing an old Skelly out and giving it to him and getting rid of this person. And then maybe bringing Baronite for a draw.
I'm also leaning towards that play. We could also consider the 2-mana Battle Fiend Necromancer. Maybe even combo it with Vicro Necrolite just so we can fit the curve out.
Bring out Necromancer, yeah?
I think I actually like the Vicro Necrolite. The other 2-drop first. Not that it matters, but still. It might matter next time. So yeah, Vicro Necrolite onto the 2-2.
Yeah.
Attack the 4-4 with it. And the rush also kills it. And yeah, play the Necromancer as well. 2-2 Rusher, and the other Rusher also kills it, and you go face with the chicken. There we go. Oh my goodness, this guy is miserable, chat. This guy is living in misery right now. Well, we saw that his Noggling is targeting shit. Okay, Horn of Winter into Frost Strike, is it? Cool. What does the Noggling do, though? Nothing.
Do you play Arms Dealer and School Teacher?
What does that do, though? Arms Dealer does not buff School Teacher. There are 2 lines here. It's either School Teacher and check what the Noggling gives, but I'd rather actually just flood the shit out of this board with Arms Dealer into Chillfall and Baron after that, so you can see what the card draw is. Cool, and just give Skeletal Sidekick to the free one, I guess, because the other one he's gonna trade anyway, so give it on the Vicro Necrolite, yeah, and just go face with everything. And this is turn 6, so he should not be able to deal with this board Frost Locust or anything like that, so we should be looking at a very good situation. The only downside to this play is that you didn't... No, actually we don't even have the Necromancer anymore, so he wasn't gonna give us an extra 1-3 anyway. He's setting up a Frigadara here, but that's not even doing anything for him. No? What the fuck are you doing, Step Bro? What is that even? Okay, makes some sense, I guess. Is he finally gonna get to deal with the chicken guys? Did he do it? They said it can't be done. But did he listen? Not by a long shot. What the fuck? Horn of Winter Frigadara, is that what he's doing? Nope, not even close. He still could, if he has discovered a horn. Yep, he did. Double Horn Frigad... No! Okay, I'm just gonna stop pretending I have a clue what this person has in his head. I'll just let him do what he likes to do best. Bend over. Okay. Well, he definitely dealt with plenty of things, but this is a very miserable situation to find yourself against us. This is not at all what he wanted to see right now.
No.
Okay, we're also not super happy about this board state now, though, because we actually don't have the answer to this. Let's check the Nerubian Vizier, I think. Free mana Nerubian Vizier. What does Anti-Magic Shell do right now?
It just buffs them, doesn't it? And stops.
+6, +7. It's literally 2 off lethal, isn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, take the Anti-Magic Shell, sure. Wait. Hero Power?
Hero power. Yeah.
Hero Power, Anti-Magic Shield, quickly.
And then face.
Wait a moment, no. 2/2 kills a 2/1. Quickly. Go face with everything except the hero power and trade the Sarian last. His far left. Go face first and trade the 5/2. The 5/2. The 5/2. There you go. Okay, and that's exactly why you did it last, so you deny him the potential to snipe some shit from you. Problem is, we're still looking pretty shitty here, because now with 7 to the face, he still has tons of damage showing. And that's why I think we maybe should have actually traded a bit more here instead. Maybe we threw the entire game here, honestly. Let's see. Now you come, you piece of garbage. Piece of filth.
Should we bring school teacher out?
Damn it. Sure, check the school teacher. 2 mana Plague Strike for sure. Take it.
Yeah.
Plague Strike the 4/3 with the Noggling. Rush down the 3/1 Thessarian like that. And that is all you do, honestly, because you're gonna... Hero Power his... Fuck. We have mana to Hero Power his face, man.
Sorry, you did say that's all we do, honestly.
Well, I did, but... the button was green, wasn't it? Definitely should have traded a lot more on that turn, though. That was such a misplay. Okay, looking okay. I think we got him.
Yeah.
Sitting at 2 mana, there's no +3 damage. Got him good. So close yet so far. Neato. Okay, yeah, that was a definite throw. We should have just taken care of the entire board and not allowed him to do this, especially going into a turn 7. That was a rookie mistake there. Kind of got baited from that. I mean, if I was on my own, I would have never done it like that. But just because we didn't have enough time there, it was gonna be very, very hard to really interpret what was going where and whatnot. But yeah, all around, you saw the things we were thinking about in these games.
That helps a lot.
Yeah, you got the gist of both of these decks. Saw how you should be positioning yourself better into opponents to get better outs. And yeah, all around, thinking about the way you're sequencing your turn is very important. Planning for the future turns and all of that stuff I talk about in the video I sent you. Just really might want to give it another check after we actually did this session now and really try to see what I was meaning with all of the things I said there, because it's really exactly what we were going for these 3 hours. Like, going through all of those exact tips over and over again just to give yourself a better position in the future turns and whatnot.